We have a brand new application from Lappy, which is called Avatar Changer. Now, what is special about this is that this is the version for the PlayStation 5. Now, we've had a version of this for the PlayStation 4, but since this new version has come out, I wanted to go ahead and show you how you can take advantage of this application to change your avatar to a number of different pre-built images that Lappy and team has created. So let's go ahead and take a look at this right now. So the very first thing that you are going to want to do is to download the two files that I have linked below. Now, one of them is called Avatar Changer PS5, and then the other file is an extra files, which is going to give you many more avatars. Now, once you do that, go ahead and copy those to a USB drive and plug that into your PlayStation 5. But go ahead and get Jailbroken, and I'm at least testing this right now with ETA Hen Beta 2.0. So once you get Jailbroken, we're going to go up to the top here and we're going to go to Package Installer. And right here is the Avatar Changer PKG. Now, yours might have a different name than mine, but we're going to go ahead and press X on this to go ahead and get this one installed. That won't take but just a moment here. And then you should already have another file that is the extra avatars. I'm not going to install this one right now because I want to show you what happens once you do install it. So let's head back to the main menu here, and there is Avatar Changer PS5, and that is an absolutely beautiful logo there. So let's go ahead and press X on that. Okay, and we can see right up at the top, we've got my current profile, and then we've got my name and an online name. And then down below, we have a number of different icons that we could change to. So let's select Ratchet and Clank because I absolutely love that game. And we're going to do an L2 and X on this. So we can see up at the top, I have Ratchet as my profile. And if we just go back to our main menu here, I can also see that I've got Ratchet up there in the top. So let's go back into the application, and then we can press on options here. So with options, we can do two things. We can select and delete an avatar. So maybe there is an avatar in here that you do not like. You could put a check mark on it, and then you could press the square button here to delete it, and that would be completely gone. Now, I would not recommend that you do that because there should be plenty of hard drive space, and these are really tiny files. Now, if we go back and we press options again, we can see that we can change our online name. So I'm going to change mine to just MB Crump, and now we'll go back to the main menu and we will go to our title, and we can see right there it does say MB Crump. A lot of things already baked into this application, but I'm sure by now you're probably wondering, where do I get more avatars? Well, that pack that I mentioned just a moment ago, we're going to go ahead and install that. So I'm going to go back over to Package Installer, and this time I'm going to install the extra avatar. So we'll go ahead and press X on this and give this just a quick moment here. Okay, and so from here, we are going to need to actually install this. So this is just a PKG file that contains a ton of different avatars that will be used with the Avatar Changer application. So let's go ahead and run extra avatars and give this just a few moments. And as you can see, it's copying over a bunch of different .x avatars that Lappy has compiled. Okay, so now that that is finished, we do have the option that we can go ahead and delete that. So let's just go ahead and do that while we're right here. Now, a very quick word for 5.x users. It appears as if the data file copier does not work on 5.x systems, so you can simply go to the /data folder /avatars and manually copy over any X avatars. I have a section on this at the very end of this video if you'd like a little bit more information. And now let's go back into Avatar Changer for the PlayStation 5. And what you will find now is about 17 more pages of avatars. So you can use the R1 or the L1 button. So let's go to R1. And I'm just going to cycle through these pages over the next couple of seconds here because there's so many different options that you've got. Now, it looks like this pack is very heavily themed with anime. So if you are by chance somebody that loves anime, then it looks like you will have quite a bit of options in here. So I'm just going to finish going through these last few pages here. We're on page number 14, 15, 16, and then 17, and then 18. And then, of course, if you found one of these avatars that you would like to use, and let's just go ahead and select one of these. I am going to pick that one. We can again do our L2 and X, and we have our new avatar. Now, so far, I have just shown you how to work with one user, but if you do have multiple users, you can also use that for them. So I'm going to go to my user and accounts, and I'm going to go to users. And as you can see here, I basically have two. I have MB Crump, and then I have another one that is just called user one. So if you have multiple profiles, do make sure that you give your PS5 a reboot. And then once you give your PS5 a reboot and go ahead and apply the jailbreak, if you come back into Avatar Changer for PS5, then it will give you this option to change the current user. So I'm going to go ahead and press triangle here. And now I'm on the user one profile. So for this one, I'm going to select this character and we'll go ahead and apply that. And we can see now for user one, it does have that avatar. Now we still have the option to change the name if we would like to. So I'm going to go in here and change the online name to test. And now it shows the online name is called test. So at this point, let's go ahead and let's switch the user. So I'm going to log out of my current account. And once I press the button on my controller here, we now have both of the icons. So there is my activated MB Crump avatar. And then right over here is the one for user one. So let's go into the user one profile here. So we'll just go over to our user one here and we'll go to profile. And there you can see the avatar is being shown there. Now, some bonus information for those of you that have stayed behind is that you can go over here to PS5 Explorer. And once you open up PS5 Explorer, we can navigate to exactly where those files are copied in case you maybe want to copy one over manually. So once we get PS5 Explorer open, we can go to Data, and right there is the avatars folder. So if you do find another X avatar file that you would like to take advantage of, all you would need to do would be just copy it inside of this folder right here, and bam, you now have access to that other avatar. Anyways, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out.